What is going on YouTube? The Hodgepodge here, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be bringing you a little bit of a preview slash review of this newly released game called Gold Rush. It came out just the other day, Friday the 13th of October. And I've had a little bit of time to play around with it, kind of get familiar with the concept and the controls and whatnot, and it's really not that bad. If you find it on Steam, you'll see the reviews are mixed, and I would say that it's justified for the most part. As far as the reviews are mixed and why that is, and I'll go over why in this video here. So I'm going to start a new game so you guys can see what it's like to start out in the game. Okay, here we are. We are in Haines, Alaska. Okay, and as you can tell right away, the vegetation, the road textures, and the vehicle, they're all rendered pretty well. The vegetation looks pretty good. And I have my settings all the way up to Ultra with my 1070 graphics card. So this is about as good as it's going to get. I would say these are kind of very similar to like State of Decay as far as the graphics go. You know, it's not fantastic, it's not mind-boggling, but it's not terrible either. As you can see here on the vehicle textures look pretty good. You can open up the hood here, and you can see the engine. There's a battery there that can be removed and replaced. There's a fuel filter here, can be removed and replaced. Not a whole lot of detail going on under here, just enough to make it functional. So yeah, the vehicle is modeled pretty well, and looks great, really. That kind of doesn't look all that great. It's really kind of thin. I think maybe it should be 3Dized a little bit more, whatever the fuck you want to call it, you know, whatever. But now where we run into the problems with the graphics are things like this. This car here is just very low res. It's not really, you know, very detailed. Granted, there's no like purpose to it other than decoration, but still, yeah, they're just the vehicles that are part of the environment. Just they're not very well done and could be improved upon. Like I said, kind of like State of Decay graphics. Building textures are not that bad. You know, the brick looks nice here on this one. It's not the best, but not the worst. Now we're gonna go into the town here, and I'll demonstrate a big problem I have with this. We got the exterior view here, so you can see that. Okay, now this is supposed to be like the gold mining capital of the world, as the sign said. But like, if you look at this town, it's very post-apocalyptic, and I have a problem with that because I mean, I guess I don't know, but I don't believe this game takes place after the apocalypse. You know, there wouldn't even be a gold economy if that were the case. But it just looks like, you know, there should be zombies walking around, and we should be walking around with a machete and, you know, hacking and slashing and all that. But, you know, like, this definitely could use some improvement. it's just very. None of the cars have glass in the windows. They're all worn and broken down and low res and all that. And I don't care for it. I really don't. I don't hate it, but I just don't care for it. Not in a simulator game like this. I feel like they could do better. Oh, can I climb that ladder? I didn't even know that was there. Can I climb it? Let's find out. Ugh. Horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Climb the ladder? No. Nope. No ladder climbing. Damn. Oh, better turn off the parking brake. Okay, so that's pretty much it as far as the graphics go. They're decent in a lot of areas and lacking in plenty of others. So we're going to get into the gold mining because that's really where this game shines. So we have to rent a parcel. So we're going to rent this one because it's the cheapest. And I'm going to take out a loan of $1,000 and do 30 months. Take the loan. Okay, so we can make sure we get all the parts that we need. Alright. So now we're gonna go to the shop, which is just down the road here. Shut that off to save some fuel. Okay, now this is the shop. They got all kinds of things here. Those are pointless. You can't buy those, but you can buy jerry cans. You can buy your batteries. You got parts for your equipment because you will have to repair things. So we're gonna buy a bucket to start off with, and I'm gonna buy the hog pan, just one of those. I'm gonna buy one of these. I want to buy one of these. And let's see, I need 4 of these. I can't buy any more. Okay, I think I gotta load them up in my truck. So go to cash register. We'll buy everything. Now I gotta go out here and load everything up into my truck. So pick this bad daddy up, and it's really kind of a chore to get these things into the vehicle. So we'll get a running start. Ready and go. Oh shit, too far. Okay, well, whatever. So then we just drop it. Good enough. And come on. High jump. Oh, come on. Chandler, you're an Olympian. Ready? Go. I did it. Okay, so we throw those in there. Shit, I missed. Missed again. Get in there. Can't be up there. There we go. There we go. Okay, I'll buy 2 more of those mat things, whatever the fuck they're called. Oops. Okay, now that we're all full of stuff, let's go to the claim and hope that the equipment in the back doesn't bounce around and cause a glitch and make my truck fly across the map and disappear. And cause the stock market to crash. That would just be terrible. Okay, another problem I have with this game is when you're going to new areas, the game does not render the environment ahead of you quick enough. So then you have these periods of loading stutter. And that can be kind of annoying at times. But, oh shit. Yeah, when you crash into things, there's no sound, silent crashing. So no one knows you crashed. It would be embarrassing for people to know you crashed. But I forgot what I was saying. Damn it. Okay, so here is our claim, Old Arnold Mine, or whatever it's called, Arnold Park, or Arnold's Park, or whatever. Whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to call it Gold Digger's Retreat. Okay, so here we are at the Gold Digger's Retreat. And we got all of our equipment to start mining pretty much right here. This is going to be where we set up our first gold digging operation. So we start off with just this very basic equipment. Okay, so we start with this Hog Box. I think it's called the Hog Box. Whatever. But okay, we can't place it yet. First things first, we gotta place this bad daddy. Which goes right here. It's basically there's a little yellow highlight kind of thing, and you just go over to where it is, and fuck, I dropped it. God damn it. You just go over to where it is, and it'll appear there, and you press the action button, and it places it. Pretty self-explanatory. Okay, these mats will go inside here. And all my other shit fell through the bottom of the truck. Makes sense. Okay, so now we are pretty much ready to start mining for gold. To speed things up, I'm going to come into this tent here, and I'm going to grab the panning pan, and oh shit, I tried to catch it. I wonder if I could pick this up and then catch it again when it comes up. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, I'm a fucking natural. Fuck yes, this is gonna break the game. I feel like this is gonna break the game. It's gonna ruin everything. Whee! That was fun. Okay, so we'll come to the river, and you push the action button, and then you fill the tub with water. Just set it down wherever, most level place you can find. Okay, and now we switch to our shovel. Okay, we got our shovel here. And in this area here where the texture kind of changes a little bit, that's where you dig. So that's how you know where you're going to start digging. So then you push the left mouse button, and you dig. And you come over where it highlights it, you press the action button, and you pour your dirt into the hog pan. Where am I at? 90%. Okay. One more. Yeah, here's one thing I don't understand is if you take a shovel full of dirt from the dirt and you place it directly into the hog box, it gives you 10%. It adds 10% to the capacity. And if you take a bucket, or if you take a shovel full of dirt, and you put it in a bucket, and then pick up the bucket and pour it into the hog box, it gives you 4%. So you get 6% less dirt by putting it in a bucket than you do by just using the straight shovel. Like, I don't know. I mean, does that really look like it has the shovel? Does it really look like it has more capacity than a bucket? That don't make any sense to me. But you know, whatever. Okay, so now we're gonna take the bucket and we're gonna dip it into the water here. So you fill the bucket with water. See, got some water in there. And you come over here and then you pour it out over your dirt in the hog box. And all your chunks of dirt and stuff will wash away. And then these black mats that I put in here, they should collect any of the gold pieces that are in the dirt. So we do this a couple times. As you can see, ooh, some gold. There's a gold. See it kind of sparkle as it comes down. It's so pretty. Okay, so now just after one shot of that, our mats are at 3% capacity. Now, the idea is that you will repeat the process over and over and over and over and over and over and over. You dig and pour, 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 dig and pour. And until your mats are up to 100%. And then what you'll do is you will first get this bucket, fill it with water, set it down somewhere, and then you'll take your mat, pull it out, you go over to your bucket, and you just dunk it in there to rinse it out. You do the same with this one. Do it for all four. Okay, and now you take this bucket and oh shit, I need my pan. Okay, so then you take your bucket and come over on top of the little saucer and press the action button. And somehow there's no water left in there and it's all just dirt and whatever. So you pick this up and you come over to your pan or your tub, panning tub. And now here you have your pan of dirt, and now you got to sift through it to find the gold. So the gold's going to be surrounded by mud and dirt and whatnot. So you have to dunk it in the water, slosh it around a little bit. You can already see there's little gold pieces in there. Okay, so there we go. Dip some water out. And we'll do it one more time just in case. I think that's all we're going to find is those two little pieces. When you get up to a higher percentage, you'll find more than just two pieces, but we were only at 3%. So, and then we'll carefully dump out the crap we don't need and make sure you keep an eye on your gold pieces because you don't want to lose those. Obviously, those are the things that you want. And then you press the button, the collection button. You got to be very precise where you aim. If you're not just right, you're not going to be able to pick up the gold pieces. So, and no gold piece is too small. Keep that in mind. You want every little bit that you can get. See, we're up to 0.05 ounces now, which is pathetic. But that's how it goes. That is how you start your gold mining operation. And in the as a reviewer's sense, this is very good. This process is very good. Yes, it's monotonous, it's repetitious, but this is a gold mining simulator. And simulators are supposed to simulate what the theme is. It's a farming simulator, it's supposed to simulate farming. If it's a truck driving simulator, it's supposed to simulate truck driving. If it's a gold mining simulator, it's supposed to simulate gold mining. And in real life, this is what you would be doing. You'd scooping up dirt, pouring it in a box. Scoop up the dirt, pour it in a box. scoop up the dirt, pour it in a box, etc., etc., etc. Then you pick up the water and you pour it in the box, and you pick up the water and you pour it in the box, and you sift through all of it and pick out your gold. So yes, I'd say the overall the gameplay of this game is very good. It aligns perfectly with what they're trying to do. They're trying to be a gold mining simulator. It is a gold mining simulator. It's very well on that aspect. Um, Now there are still a lot of bugs. The game's only been out for a couple of days now. It's a small development team. They're under a lot of pressure to release it in time for the series premiere or the season premiere of Gold Rush, the show on Discovery Channel. So, not everything got polished to the level that a lot of people would want, and I think that's the biggest reason for the mixed reviews on Steam is that it's just there are a lot of bugs still left. As you can tell, it's not unplayable. I'm playing it just fine. In this video, other than all my shit falling through the bed of the truck, we haven't encountered any major glitches or anything like that. So it runs pretty well, and I think overall it's a good game. It's a fun game. I've enjoyed it. Like I said, I got 5 hours into it, and I enjoyed every minute that I was playing the game. I've only had one game crash in those 5 hours I played. I've only had one game crash, and I had one problem with just before that game crash where I threw a bunch of stuff in the back of the truck. Everything vibrated, and then the truck disappeared, and then my game crashed shortly after that. Word of advice for people: if you get this game here soon before this issue gets patched, this thing right here, do not use it. Okay? Don't do it. Nope. No way. Don't touch it. Don't think about touching it. Don't think about thinking about touching it. The reason being is this is a tablet, and if you use it, it brings you up to the tablet menu, and currently there's no way to get out of said menu. There's been a plethora of players who go into this menu and they can't get out, and then they save their game hoping they can save their progress and just restart somewhere else, and that's not the case. When you save your game, if you're in this menu and you save your game, when you load your game, you're going to be in this menu, and you get the continuous circle, and it just goes around and around and around and around and around and around and around, and then you don't know where you are. So yeah, don't touch that. Now they've got a nice little campfire here. Sounds pretty peaceful. The ambient noises in this game are very peaceful. It's very tranquil. Audio is very good. As far as, other than you can't hear it when you crash, but, you can't have everything. But the ambient audio is good. On occasion, the audio will sound very choppy. It'll cut in and out. Again, another one of those bugs. Here we have a camper. Go to the camper and you hit use. You can sleep till dawn, or you can sleep for an hour, or you can sleep on your back. I'm just kidding. That means exit the menu. Over here you have the framework already set up for your bigger equipment when it comes time for it. So it's kind of nice. The stuff's already laid out. Somebody else has already been here and set everything up, and not everything, but for the most part, most of your foundation for your equipment. So when you come over here with all your equipment, it's not like you're trying to figure out how to assemble everything. Like, you'll bring your equipment here and it'll be highlighted in yellow on where it goes, so no problems on that. Now this over here, when I get bigger equipment, all of this area here that you can see, all this dirt, is all available for your mining pleasure. So, and this is just one claim, guys. This is, there's, I think, 3 or 4 claims that you can mine. So, there's plenty of time There's plenty of gameplay here. If you want to mine all 4 claims, make millions and millions and millions of dollars, it's all here, ready for you to explore. What's up here? I've never been up here before. Let's find out. It's just another campfire. It's kind of creepy though. Why is it way out here? Now, one thing is the game says it's open world, but it's not 100% open world. Like, you just can't go out into the wilderness, which is kind of a bummer, but, it's a gold mining simulator, not an exploration simulator. So that's not a big turnoff for me. I know for others it can be. But yeah, that's basically it. That's the basics of Gold Rush, and like I said, graphics are pretty decent for the most part. Definitely need room for improvement. Audio is pretty good, and the gameplay is pretty good. The controls, for the most part, they're pretty good. The only thing I changed was the button mapping for how to select your tools. So to switch from like your shovel to your flashlight and back to your hand. Um, it used to be the comma and period keys to switch, and I went ahead and changed those to my mouse 4 and mouse 5 buttons, so I can just use my mouse to click instead of, like the way it used to be is you would like walk, and then if you wanted to switch tools, like you had to take your hand off the mouse and hit a button, and then you couldn't look around, or if you wanted to switch tools and you wanted to continue to look around, well then you had to stop walking and hit your buttons, and it was not working out very well for me. So I remapped it to the buttons 4 and 5 on the mouse, which are the ones on the side of the mouse controlled by your thumb. So I give I think I give my rating of this game on the gameplay itself. I give it an 8 out of 10. Graphics, I give it a 6 out of 10. Audio, I give it a 7 out of 10. And what was the other one? Okay, my rating for this game, not that it really means anything to you guys because people's reviews are only a matter of opinion, but I'm gonna give my ratings anyway. The graphics I gave 6 out of 10, audio 7 out of 10, gameplay 8 out of 10, controls 7 out of 10, overall polish 5 out of 10 because there are still a lot of bugs and game is not completely finished. It's definitely playable if you wanted to pick it up right now. It's playable. There may be some frustrating points you may have to restart your career if you encounter one of those errors or where your truck disappears or whatever. But at least for me, on my primary save file, I've already sold some gold and made some good money. So, but the overall score with those ratings, I give it a 6.6 out of 10 right now. If over the course of the year we get some graphics improvements, if we liven the game up a little bit so it doesn't feel like running from a horde of zombies or whatever, that would definitely do a lot for improving the rating. If we can get the bugs worked out with the audio and stop, just fix the bugs that are there now. I would definitely say this would be a must-have game for simulation buffs out there like myself. Yeah, so don't let the mixed reviews on Steam deter you. If you decide to pick up this game, you can, I want you to know you can feel confident picking up this game and being able to get some good enjoyment out of it, spend some good time with it, and you may be disappointed at times, but overall, it'll satisfy your needs for a good simulator. So with that, I'm not really going to do anything with this save file here, so we're just going to drive around in the truck and see if we can't break anything. Here we go. So I know that things like wheels and can break off, and whoa. Turn on your differential lock. Nah, don't wanna. Here we go. Dun, dun, dun. Biggest jump award. Oh, god damn it. Epic fail. Up. Okay. We're stuck. We're stuck. Turn on the differential lock, which is Q. Yes. Oh my god, that's amazing. Ready and go. Oh, shit. I tell you what, there's no noise when you actually crash, but if you run over a little stake in the ground, that noise sounds pretty good. Oh, and there we go with the choppy audio. For me, it only happens when I'm driving the truck. So, I don't know. Oh, and I don't know what just happened there. What the fuck just happened? I don't get it. Who cares? Let's see what else I can break. Ooh, scary wolves. Whoa! Got some serious air there. Alright guys, well that is going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to let me know by hitting that up. Okay, so they won't let you actually flip your truck. Maybe it breaks the game if it actually gets to that point. I don't know. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please let me know by hitting the like button, so I know that you know I'm making good content for you guys. Also, please hit the subscribe button. Subscribe button helps me build my channel, build a fan base, and encourages me to create more content for everybody. Where does this go? No. I'm gonna go this way. But yeah, until next time, I will see you guys. Oh shit! I will see you guys later. Have a good one.